But yeah, exclamation point, Q space question. We started Kingdom Hearts last night. Oh, yes, Squish! Enjoy. Enjoy your adventure. It's gonna be fun. Okay. And by the way, when y'all ask a question, I get to highlight it, and I get to show it on stream. It worked. It worked. So Claire's asking, are you planning to get more cats? One day. One day. I'd love to get more kitty cats. I don't want 4 again, because that was a lot of babies, but like 2, you know? The thing at the moment is 1, money, 2, space, 3, Ollie. We don't know how he'd do. We've had maybe an inkling that maybe if there was a kitten-ish that, like, you know, he could kind of, you know, feel in control of, feel the boss of, if that makes sense, instead of like where he came in, where Kiara was already here, she was already established, and that was threatening to him. Maybe he'd be okay, maybe he'd be like, oh, this is a fun playmate. But we also don't really want to risk it. That being said, if I'm out wandering around and I find a lost kitten, I'm taking it home. So, I'm not saying the cat distribution system shouldn't give me one, but if it did, I'd be very happy. Yeah, no, in the future. In the future. Thank you for your question. My neighbors have 6 dogs. Just get a bunch of old animals. Having a bunch isn't that hard. I think 4 cats was just a little too much. Just a little bit too much. Hey, Mr. Wonderful, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Squish, if you need any help with anything, just let me know. Let me know. I know that first game like the back of my hand. Yeah, 3 is a lot, 4 might be too much. Yeah, 3 cats is very chaos. Thank you for your question. Okay. Next up. Crow is asking, if you could have a Pokemon as a pet in real life, what would you have? Also, you have to consider their size and Pokedex entry, Eevee. They can't light anything on fire, because a lot of my other favorites are fire-based. Just a plain little Eevee, and we just chill. I don't want to be a Pokemon trainer, I literally just want it as a pet. Swift. Max like levels up, learns Swift, gets like, you know, can actually hit everything all the time perfectly. Thank you for your question though. I like Eevee. Eevee's an easy answer, I think. Jacob is asking, do you have any games you've beaten and then were immediately like never again? Life is Strange. That was on stream too. Yeah, It Takes Two. I liked it, but it's like a one and done for me. Ditto. That's about it. That's about it. Thank you. Itsu is asking, which mod, not including Mike, is your favorite, Ollie? He didn't say I couldn't say Ollie. He's an unofficial official mod, okay? He keeps me in check. I set up a cat camera for him this morning that's like stationary. So it'll never be taken down, hopefully, unless he knocks it. We had this discussion the other day in mod voice chat. Oh no, did you? I throw out my bed and get a Snorlax to sleep on. I don't like It Takes Two. It stresses me out. There's one section in It Takes Two that I will never play it again because of this one section. And if you know, you know. Oh. Mike saying split fiction might mess me up then. We're all equally loved. Has to be an official mod. No, they say except for you. Except for Mike, yeah. What? Myself, I'm a mod. I have mod powers in here. I like that answer. Thank you. Ollie is the official mod. Ace is asking, are you planning anything exciting for stream this year? I don't really have any big plans, I'll be honest. Nothing really big. I'm looking forward to Fantasy Life. I watched that video that Ellie sent yesterday. I'm really looking forward to that playthrough, and I'd like to do like a big like overlay and like, you know, the whole 9 yards for it, because I haven't done a really good one of those in a minute, I feel like. Other than that, it just depends on what's coming out. Like if the Switch 2 is coming out soon, then I'd like to do a big thing for that on launch day, depending on what its titles are. That's about it. That's about it. Ask me again in the summer when I'm after, like, post-sad season, and I might have different answers. Right now, I'm surviving. So. Yeah, Squish, if you go to their YouTube channel, there's like a 17-minute video that's just like some gameplay and stuff. It looked really good. All like steps on the keyboard to exercise his abilities as mod. Shadow Dragon, someone was actually talking about picking that book up yesterday. I can't remember who it was. Mike wants to say that Ollie's very proficient with a mouse. Thank you for your question. Random just says, Sonic? We don't have that fast food chain, I'm sorry. Do we? I don't think we do. We don't. I'm sorry, Random. And that is that. Thank you for your question. Jenny is asking, other than cats, what pet would you get if money and space weren't an issue? Capybaras? Capybaras. Yeah. They're big guinea pigs who are friends with everyone. I love them. They're just awesome. They're just amazing. I love them so much. Sock near me was replaced with the Raising Canes. I watched that 17 minutes of video. Yep. Yep, looks like a Fantasy Life game. Yep. Yep. Oh, Tommy's in the sink? Tommy, please. Thank you for your question. Shadow Dragon is asking, do you have a favorite flavor of popcorn? I think I'm kind of boring because I don't have specialty flavors of popcorn. I just don't usually get them. Yeah, it's pretty good. Plain popcorn, cheddar popcorn. My ultimate favorite is caramel popcorn. I don't have it very often because it's bad for you, but like, oh, it's good. Oh, I would nom it. Oh, that was Jenny's I should be looking at your profile pictures. I completely forgot. Ask another question, Jenny. I want to see your picture. Thank you for your question, Shadow Dragon. Silver is asking, if you had to choose a signature dish to present to try to get on a cooking show, assuming you want to, what dish would you prepare? I'm gonna be really basic and just say one of my favorite dinners that I cook with Mike, which is like gnocchi with some like ground beef and some tomato sauce and some like Parmesan. It's very plain. Some veggies in there, but it's yummy. You say my potatoes? Mike, okay. Mike doesn't like potatoes, but he likes my potatoes. And I'm really proud of that. Thank you, Ellie. Welcome on in. When I say my potatoes, or what he means by my potatoes, is I'll take some taters and I don't like skin them or anything. I just like wash them, obviously, chop them up into like little cubes. And then I put them in a bowl, drizzle olive oil, mix that up, and then I add on rosemary, garlic powder, I think some onion powder, black pepper. There's another seasoning that I'm forgetting about, maybe a little bit of salt. Stir it up, put in the oven, fry it up. Or roast them, I guess. Roast, yeah. And Mike likes potatoes that way. And he does not like potatoes, so I'm very proud that I got him to like my taters. Mike likes my potatoes browse. Oh my goodness. I might actually ask a normal question. Oh my god, praise be. Normal questions. Toffee popcorn is amazing. Same with my bestie. She hates mushrooms except for the way I make them. Doesn't that feel good? It's like, yeah, I know how to, like, you know, I know how to do this. Thank you for your question. Claire's asking, will you adopt a black cat or kitty? Yes. I was looking for a black cat specifically when I went and adopted Ollie. The good news is that everyone I inquired about was already adopted, which is fantastic. That's great because they don't normally get adopted first. But yeah, I'd love a void kitty one day. But again, whoever fits, you know? If I get chosen by a kitty, because that does happen, cool. But if it's not a black kitty, that's okay. I like them all. Bri is asking, what's your opinion on munchkin cats? Munchkin cats are the little short baby ones. I think it's kind of the same opinion on any animal that we've like bred to have certain attributes that are maybe possibly detrimental to their health, which is it's not good. I'm not gonna shun the babies, obviously. I love all kitty cats, I love all puppers, but like I don't think we should be breeding them for things that are detrimental to their health, like looking at like bulldogs and other puppers with like the short snouts and stuff that can't breathe. Like Dash and the whole like short babies. There's so many problems. There's so many problems from overbreeding, inbreeding, and breeding for specific traits that are not good. So I love kitties. I wouldn't support those ones, but you know. They're getting retro pugs back now. Yeah, they have the longer snouts. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy to see that they're trying to reverse the damage, if that makes sense. I've always wanted a tortoise shell. Oh, Ellie, if you get a tortie, prepare for the tortitude. They are the most sassiest babies, I swear. And I loved my tortie. She was a good girl. Fun fact, black cats aren't the least adopted anymore because people are adopting them more to counteract that. It's actually black and white cats now. Oh, the little tuxedos. I like all cats. I like all babies. I want them all to be loved, and it hurts my soul. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with chat as well and like actually talk to people in between questions. Hazelnut is a tortie. She's crazy furball, but I love her. Your cat's a tuxedo. You had a black cat when you were in school. I love little tuxedos. They're adorable. Thank you for your question. I'm sorry I went off on a slight tangent, but yeah, I got feelings on that. Hopeful Mayor, if you could have any Animal Crossing villager as a best friend, who would it be? Can I be very specific and say pre-ACNH Bob? Because ACNH lazies talk about bugs a lot, and I don't like that. But pre-ACNH Bob, where he was on about food, perfect. Love it. Same wavelength. You choose Melba. Melba's a sweetheart. Thank you for your question. He was asking, when are you coming to England? I don't know. At some point, it is going to happen. At some point, we will get our butts over there and it'll be fun, but I don't know when that's gonna be. I got to save up. But hopefully soon. Thank you for your question. Jacob is asking, what's a question you wish more people would ask you and how would you answer it? Oh. Yes. Says Mike, yes. No, Random, if I come over there, you better come out of hiding and meet me. It's been too long. I need to say hello to you. And at least shake your hand. Get you to sign my copies of Pokemon. Because you're the one carrying me through, like, all my older playthroughs. But Jacob, I think... Also, I love your profile icon. I get kind of nerdy when people ask me about streaming stuff. And I get really excited when people talk about like overlays and like how things work, and I'm like, oh, I can help with that, because like it's one thing I think I'm kind of decent at sometimes. So maybe that. Ace is asking, cola or Pepsi better? Cola is in like Coke? Or like generic cola? Cause I gotta know. Family members here. Oh, I'd say give them a pat, but they probably don't want that. Hi Mango, welcome on in. I wish you both the best, Itsu and Jenny. But yeah, Coke is hands down better though. Hands down. Sorry. Not sorry. And welcome on in, by the way. If you guys are just joining us, we're doing a little Q&A session this morning. We're just chatting, hanging out. You need to save our questions till we're back. I can do that, actually. I can, like, skip over you both. Coca-Cola, but I didn't want to just say Coke. Because it's like a drug. I honestly think that, too. I'm like, wait, are people gonna know what I'm on about? Yeah, no, Coke hands down, though. Hands down. Okay, the next two are from Itsu and Jenny. So we're gonna skip over to Claire. Is there any games you're excited for coming out this year minus Fantasy Life? Fantasy Life is the big one. I don't think we're gonna see Kingdom Hearts this year, or we're definitely not seeing Final Fantasy VII this year. Switch 2 titles, I could say that really vaguely. I just don't know what they're gonna be. I'll go with Switch 2 titles. I'm excited. Maybe. Silver. Random will remember this. Thank you for your question. Random is asking, what would be your 3 most disliked Pokemon? Goldeen. Sorry. Not sorry. I don't really have any, like, specific... Emolga, maybe? Because that's annoying. It's annoying to fight. I'm sorry, Bricklight, I'm sorry. Yeah, Shadow Dragon, I'm expecting to see more when we get the actual proper announcement. I don't like Quagsire. I know that's kind of blasphemous or something. I just don't like it. I never have. That and Wooper have always just been like, don't like. Thank you for your question, Random. Okay, that's another one from Itsu. MCP asking, what's your favorite shape? Mike and I had very different thoughts. My mind immediately went, hat, these nuts. And then his went potato sack. Friend shapes like owlbears and dogs. Yeah, friend shapes are good. Except for when they're friend shaped, but they cannot be friend. Like bears. Why friend shape if not friend, you know? I'll say potato. Potato is the shape, right? Any that fit in the square hole. I meant like squares. I'll say a triangle. Does that work? I know, I've seen it. I've seen it. Oh my goodness. That's good? Okay, perfect. Thank you for your question. Squish is asking, do you have a favorite quote from a movie or game or person or yourself? I have one, but I think there's gonna be a small subset of people who are gonna know what I'm on about. Can you guess what it is? You know. It is. This is a really old, stupid video. I think it was the guy's name Sea Nanners? Something like that. I didn't even watch him. My friend watched him. And he has this stupid video of himself and his friends playing... Was it Prop Hunt? One of those sort of games. Like CS or whatever. And, he had someone on with him. And they asked this person to do the Morgan Freeman voice. So the guy in like this perfect Morgan Freeman voice goes, I can smell you. And like for some reason that is the funniest thing to me. So Mike and I will just like quote it at each other constantly. I'll try to find the video because I feel like there's like 2 people who know what I'm on about, and I feel like I need to explain myself. Do you remember that video? God, it was so funny. C. Nanner's Morgan Freeman is the second search, by the way. Oh my god, I forgot that someone did they did an animation on it. Oh, I'm just gonna link it. Thank you for all the questions, Reclade. I appreciate that. Again, I've never watched this person. I don't really know very much about them at all. It was introduced to me by a friend in college who did watch them, and it was just so funny. It was so funny. So I'll go with I can smell you in Morgan Freeman's voice, which I can't do. You're welcome. I'm creeping around. Mike and I are just quoting it back and forth. Oh my goodness. Ace is asking, would you go to TwitchCon at some point? If I knew a lot of my friendos were gonna be there and I had the funds to do so and the time to do so, I would. Because I think that'd be really fun. If I didn't think my friendos were gonna be there and it was more so like me going to see other people, probably not, because I'd be too scared. And I would need also if I went, just in general, even if I know my friends are there, I need my emotional support mic with me at all times. Because crowds scare me, people scare me, and I've never been to a convention, even though I really do want to go to one. The real question, as Mike just said, is would Mike want to go? Good, because I need to meet Mike. There you go, that works. You have people wanting to meet you too. But yeah, no, maybe I think that'd be kind of fun. Thank you for your question. Silver's asking, will you ever do a RuneScape stream? Probably not. That seems like a whole can of worms to dive into, and I don't know if I'm okay with getting into that. It sounds like an addiction waiting to happen. Reclade is asking, as a content creator, what has been a project you've considered doing but haven't gotten around to yet? A lot of charity streams. Or incentives for charity streams. I still owe you guys a chaos stream, and I haven't forgotten it. It's just I can't work out how to do it. Pretty much the chaos stream was going to be something like I was going to go live and have you guys have the option to change what game I'm playing every like X amount of minutes, so I would literally just be bouncing game to game to game. But I don't know exactly how I was gonna do it. I think John did it. He was one of the, or he's a organizer for Gamers vs. MS, and he did it with like Nintendo Switch Online. So he just bounced between all the games in that library. Yeah, like every hour, every 30 minutes, yeah. I just haven't quite figured out how I want to do that, but we'll see. We'll see. Other than that, I have a playthrough that I started recording for YouTube and I didn't finish recording it. It's sitting and I'm not sure if I want to restart it or if I just want to continue recording even though it's been months. Yeah. And also Mike's been here and it's like, I record when he's here, I obviously stream when he's here, but there's still a part of me that's like, I feel awkward when he's in the room and I'm recording. Especially when it's something different, so yeah. I'll answer with that. Yeah, it sounds fun. I think it'd be pretty interesting. Chaos is in Sonic Adventure, so is a crappy camera. Rye's asking, I've joked many times that you'll name your son Bob Luigi. In all seriousness, what do you think about people who name their kids after video game characters? Would you ever do it? No. I don't think I would. Pets is a different matter, but kids I think is... Like, if you have a video game character with a very generic name, that's one thing, but like when you have a Sephiroth, you know, in daycare, like that, it's a little weird in my opinion, but to each their own. To each their own. I'm not gonna yuck someone else's yum, you know? But no, I wouldn't, because I feel like that's setting your kid up for, just some interesting times. Yeah, Robin Williams' daughter's named Zelda, and I think that's a really cool name. I wouldn't give it to my kid, though. You know? Call him Bob for short, yeah. Shujokoko, hello, how are you? It's a common Germanic name, yeah. There's a difference between Bob and Pikachu, definitely, yeah. I have a friend who named their kid Link. Like, I love Tifa, but I wouldn't name my kid after her, yeah. I think there's a line. As it is, it's the sort of thing where, like, you know, if you have a different name or a name that's just hard to spell or has, like, weird characters in it, it can kind of follow you for the rest of your life, so yeah. Thank you for your question. Yeah, exactly. No, it was a name well before Zelda. It's just, it's so commonly associated now, so. Brandon is asking, if you were to add a new mob to Minecraft, what would it be and what feature would you add alongside it? Capybaras? I don't know. They're friends with everyone. They're like chill with everyone and nothing attacks them because they just get on with everyone. Yeah. No, even them. Nothing attacks capybaras. Mike's saying even wolves would go after them, and I'm like, no. Boxes can startle them, that's fine. Things can startle them, but nothing attacks them. That would be it. And Mike is saying, oh, so you'd be safe walking at night with one, and it's like, yeah. Because they're just chilling. Yeah. And once again, by the way, friends, if you are just joining us, we are doing a little Q&A session. If you want to join in, you can type !Q space and then whatever question you have, and I will see it in a list here. So, thank you for your question, Brandon. If you could have chosen the person you married, or you married in Story Seasons game, who you choose? I think you usually let chat decide. If we're talking in like A Wonderful Life, it's always between Cecilia and Matthew. I can't remember if I let chat choose or if I chose that one, but that was the two of them for that one. I'll tell you, on the whole, when I let chat choose, generally you all choose someone I'm actually interested in. But for Pioneers of Olive Town, y'all chose Rena, and I did not like her at all. I was not into that at all. Normally I'm pretty chill, but that time I was like, why would you do this to me? Why did you all do it? But yeah, no, I'm pretty chill about that. Thank you for your question. Perfect Lester, who are some of your favorite content creators that you watch? On Twitch, I watch a lot of Co-Carnage in the mornings. There's a streamer named Smoke-A-Loke who I've been watching for years. Years and years and years, and I absolutely adore his content. We're very different in terms of streaming and personality and stuff, but I just really enjoy watching him. Obviously, stream team members, friendos on Twitch. I watch Ace. I creep in Ace's stream a lot. I creep in Iris's stream frequently. Weed Lady. Hylian. I lurk though. I lurk, and people don't often know him. They're Ellie, of course. Like, you know, I'm creeping. And that's how I like it. Iris's streams are very chill, yeah. On YouTube, I don't necessarily have as many on YouTube. Yeah, I have a lot of, like, I fell into, like, a weird hyperfixation a couple years ago about Disney parks. So I watch, like, DFB guides. Oh god, what's the other one? Defunct Land. No, but the breakdowns guy. God, I'm blanking. Any of those Disney kind of things, though. Not necessarily like the ones that vlog in the parks, but A lot of those ones. Best of luck, Fry. Best of luck. I was like having Crystal in chat, but I understand she likes to creep. If we ever met, I'm sure Crystal would feel overloaded with my amount of talking. Yeah, I much prefer to listen. Bright Sun Travels or films. I've heard of them, yeah. The breakdown things are spooky. They're always so fun. I creep in everyone's stream, even yours. But yeah, I used to watch more like dedicated people, like PewDiePie and such on YouTube, but not so much anymore. Thank you for your question. Reclade's asking, what's the last game you rage quit and never touched again? I don't think Fable 2 counts because I was having problems with it. See, I don't tend to rage quit. I'll just be like, no, not for me, put it down. Last night I got really frustrated with Fable 1, by the way. I don't think Fable wants me to play it. I don't think Fable wants me to play it because Fable 2 is just straight up not working, and then I booted up, I installed and booted up Fable 1 on PC. And I finished that game 2 years ago on PC. And it's still not, like, it's crashing frequently all of a sudden. It's like, did they put out something where you can't play the older games? But like, why is it doing this all of a sudden? Metroid Dread, only game to ever give me anxiety. Oh, really? Yeah. If we meet, it would just be silent, because I'm also a listener. We'd just be silently hanging out. I got a bit ragey at Tears of the Kingdom's the rain and weather system getting in the way of everything you want to do, yeah. Isabel, what games did you buy? What games you got? Thank you for your question, Reclade. Jacob, what's the easiest way I can save 20% of my G Fuel? You can use code SimplyPressStart if you're interested. I need to get myself some more, actually, because I'm out. Yours was Overcooked? Yeah, I tend to avoid those sort of games. Thank you, Jacob. Reclade, if you were forced to only stream a single game for a whole year, what game would it be? Minesweeper, perhaps? I'd probably pick something that I knew I could get a lot of content out of. Mike's saying GTA, but no, I'd actually choose like Final Fantasy 14. I'd choose like a big MMO where I could really invest in a long-standing character, long story, and yeah, I wouldn't just do a single-player game, that's for sure. Kingdom Hearts 3 for PlayStation, Final Fantasy 15, Minecraft. Nice! That's after my own heart. You got some good games. Jacob. Thank you for that one, Reclade. Reclade also has... Reclade had a lot of questions. What's your favorite game that you've never played on stream? Ooh, that I haven't streamed? Ooh, I'm like bouncing and I'm like, oh, Lego City Undercover, and like I haven't streamed that one, but like I kind of streamed it for a day. Does that count? I've done Psychonauts, I've done Kingdom Hearts, I've done Final Fantasy. I'm gonna go with Lego City Undercover. It's awesome. It's awesome, and if they ever make another one, I'll be first in line. It is so good. Played as my name, questions is my game. Final Fantasy 14, 1 year isn't enough. Starting to run out of room on your game shelf. Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Reclade is asking, if you got isekai'd by the next truck you meet and got sent to the last game you play, what would be the first thing you do? The last game I actually played, I picked this up last night. I don't know if Blue is in chat listening, but I picked up Professor Layton again last night, the first one, and I was really enjoying it. I was really getting into the vibe. And I guess I'd start collecting the puzzle coins because I'm stupid and I need help at all times, so I need the hints with the coins. I just go around collecting the coins and then hope that no one asks me any difficult puzzles. So yeah, that's probably what I do. Ricklade's asking, what's a weird hill you've died on? For me, it's that you should only ever eat cheesy puffs with a spoon. With a spoon? I'd say with chopsticks. Why do we do it with a spoon? Wait, when you say cheesy puffs, do you mean the ball? Or do you mean like the Cheetos, like the little like long arch? I need answers. Chopsticks, you can't get that many in at once. With a spoon, you can get lots. Both. I understand if it was the ball cheesy puff. I get that. But if it's the long one, chopsticks all the way. What's a weird hill you've died on? I need to ask Mike something. Bear with. Okay. I have Mike's permission. So, this is just the other day. This is very inappropriate. It's not inappropriate in the way you think it is. But, you know, it's immature. But it was funny. So... Mike has... Oh, it's to do with butts. It's to do with butts. It's not the squeaky butt, though. I don't know if y'all are prepared for this. So I've told this story on stream before, I think, but there was a time years and years ago when Mike first brought me over to his parents' place, and we were like, I think getting ready for bed. We were waking up or getting ready for bed, either way. We were in our room, and he farted so loudly, and I have never heard such tone and such depth to a fart in my life. It sounded like a trumpet. And I'm not joking, I am not exaggerating, it sounded like a trumpet. And I made him go out and tell his parents that that wasn't me because I was so embarrassed and trying not to die. Related. Mike has some very impressive farts. Besides the point, the other night, this is the hill I'm willing to die on. The other night, apparently, he farted in such a way that I thought, you know when you have like an empty plastic like Coke bottle? And it's like squeezed in and then it like pops out? That's what it sounded like. And he's like, oh no, that was me. And I'm like, no, it wasn't. I don't believe your butt could make that sound. He says it is. I still don't believe him. I think a bottle popped and he thought it'd be funny to mess around with me. Oh yeah, I also didn't trust him about plum sauce. I blame my cat when I fart. That's funny. As a Mike myself, you fast. Animal Crossing streams, heck yeah. But yeah, no, that is my hill I'm willing to die on. He swears it was his butt. I don't think it was. I think there was a bottle, and because it was too perfect of a sound to be made by a human. And that's the hill I'm willing to die on. You're welcome. Kingdom Hearts streams, yeah, I love those. Thank you for your question. Kinda back, welcome on in. We're talking about farts that sound like bottles popping. I don't know. So Itzu, do you want me to answer your questions or do you want us to wait just a bit? While I wait for the answer for that, Sorcerer Crow is asking, what's your all-time favorite anime? Comey can't communicate. I really enjoyed Fruits Basket. I really enjoyed Fruits Basket. I enjoy Kotaro Lives Alone. I loved specifically the first season of The Promised Neverland, not so much the second. But Comey Can't Communicate hits me in a way that nothing else does, and it's this funny mix of heartwarming and hilarious, and it's awesome, and it's relatable for someone who's shy. Oh, thank you, Rihan. Oh, Crow, maybe. Thank you, Moxie, thank you. Laid Back Camp. I don't think I've heard of that one. There's a second season of it? Yeah, we don't talk about it. Okay, we have ads coming up, friends, so I think I'm just gonna sit and let those roll. and then we'll get back into the questions after, okay? Camping. Anime, and it's so cute. It has yummy food too. I do like yummy foods. Quick Nova, welcome on in. If you guys are just joining us, we're doing a Q&A stream. We're doing a Q&A little stream this morning for our 6-year partner anniversary. Yeah, Itsu, that might be an idea. Yeah, don't overwhelm yourself or overheat yourself even. Thank you. Welcome on in. I hope you're having an awesome day. But yeah, if you'd like to join in with the questions, exclamation point Q space and then your question, just like you see Crow did up there, and you'll be able to ask me some, and I'll like have a nice list that I can follow. Also, I don't know what we're doing for the rest of the stream today. I downloaded House Flipper, so we could do that, but part of me is also like, I kind of want to play some Animal Crossing. It is, yeah, it is the new chat that we're using. Oh, this is some Wind Waker. Heck yeah. I love it. This is Game Chops. I'm using a new playlist because Lo-Fi Leo was giving me some trouble. Not like them specifically, but like just YouTube in general. And it's been really, really nice. It has been lovely. I did it. So yeah, I'm waiting for ads to be done. Waiting for ads to be done, then I'm gonna answer. Or answer your questions. I saw something about a new Stardew mod of a new town edition. Intriguing. I know kind of Stardew Valley Expanded adds on a lot more, but... Oh, thank you for all the questions. See if these to get revenge on that Meg. We need to play some more random. I need to talk to Ark as well. Jenny's also back. Okay, perfect. We have a couple more seconds. Almost a minute left of ads, but still, we're getting through them. Getting through them. Sea of Thieves is a lot of fun. I really appreciate that they have the offline mode, or like not public, I should say, mode now. It's nice not to have to worry about other people, even though that is part of the game. I know, Ace, I know.
Ho, Jenny.
Ho, Jenny, apparently. Thank you so much for the biddies. Ooh, the new Assassin's Creed. I've actually been watching, like, people play it. Not my sort of game, but I like watching people play. Okay, so ads are done. Thank you so much for waiting, and Crow, thank you again for your question. Jenny is asking, what questions do you want to answer? I don't know. I don't know. I like ones that make me think or make me kind of think back a bit. Maybe. I don't have an answer for that. I'm sorry. Also, now I get to see little Tommy. He's so cute. Itsu has a question that I don't have an answer for because I don't know the difference. Which programming language is better, C++ or is it Ada? I don't even know. I have no difference. I don't know the difference, I should say. So, whichever one you prefer, Itsu. That's the answer. Itsu's asking, which video would you pick to be the first video of yours someone watches? Probably the stream moments. I'm really proud of those. I enjoy editing them, and I think they kind of bring out some of the best moments, even if they're silly, of stream. I know most people come in from like the Animal Crossing shorter videos, like the guides and stuff, but that would be my choice if people were just coming in and were like, what should I watch? Ada, okay. I got you. Thank you for the question. I got that one already. Mango's asking, have you ever traveled internationally? If so, where? If not, where would you like to go? I've been to Mexico. That was fun. I've been to Florida. I've been to England as a small child. I don't remember that trip. I remember Florida and I remember Mexico, but I don't remember England. It was when I was like a baby and a toddler. 2 different trips. I should have toffee. I should have. Nice. I think that's about it. That's about it, yeah. Actually, I haven't set up my Twitch profile picture. Hey, this is a good reminder to do so. You can actually see if you have one or not. Yeah. I'd like to go more places. I'd like to travel back down to, I'd say under normal circumstances, for reasons that are definitely not ongoing currently, I would like to travel down to the US, but when things are not so scary down there, I'd like to go to the UK though and visit the mods, or a handful of the mods. So yeah, thank you for your question. Jacob asks, what's your least favorite household sound? Oven beeping, toilet flushing, vacuum cleaners, laundry buzzers. I have a really bad one. Mike knows. It's not his fault. It's not something that he can help, and it's also not, it's not him, it's me, you know what I mean? I cannot stand the sound of Ollie licking at his wet food. It is like nails on a chalkboard for me. And it's like, I know he's just enjoying his food, he's like lapping it up, he's a happy boy, but to me it's like the worst sound. Oh my god, it drives me crazy. I have to have a fan on so that it like drowns out the noise. And if I like hear it, I end up like walking away or plugging my ears because it's just... So probably that sound. Probably that sound. Thank you for your question. How do you decide what game to buy for which platform? Whether or not it's exclusive? Generally my hierarchy is if I can get it on PlayStation 5, I will get it there because then I don't have to worry about trying to run it and stream at the same time. And then if I can't get it on PS5, can I get it on Steam? Yes. Okay, I'll get it on Steam. If I can't get it on either of those, then it's on Nintendo. It's on Switch, so then I get it there. I always think, okay, what is the best way I'll be able to play it? What is the definitive way, essentially? So like Fantasy Life, for example, I'm getting it on PlayStation 5 for that reason. It was highlighted to you? Poor Ollie. Yes, Crow, I know that sound. I know that sound. I don't like it either. Thank you for your question. What is the game that you actually finished but liked the least? Life is Strange. I had a really, really bad first introduction to Life is Strange, and I have zero desire to ever go back. And poor Andrew has tried. He's like, I'll play it with you, or you can watch me play it. But like, I found it traumatic. I don't enjoy that kind of game, I think. And I am glad I played it, but I would never ever touch it again. I don't want to touch the sequels. And I was very glad it was over. It was not the best first impression. Thank you for your question, Druid. Trying to find balance. Yeah, between the Steam Deck and the Switch. Generally, I try to see where it'll run best. Yeah. I have a PlayStation, so it's on PC. Maybe once I get my job life stuff sorted, you'll get a second PC. Yeah. Hey, Pokemon Girl, welcome on in. Ace is asking, would you do a podcast again? If so, who would be the co-host if Rosie couldn't make it? I mean, ideally, I'd love to get Comfy Couch Chats back up and running. But Rosie and I are both busy. Rosie has little baby poo. And, yeah, I don't know who else I'd like to get. I think rotating hosts would be kind of fun. So, like, you know, if any of the mods want to come on and chat with me, if you want to come on and chat with me, and just kind of, like, rotate through people just because I don't really necessarily have someone specific in mind. Plus, it would mean, you know, not having to work with two people's schedules. Yeah, the podcasts were fun. If anyone missed it, there was a period of time, random. If anyone missed it, Rosie and I did Comfy Couch Chats together a couple years ago now. And there is a YouTube channel, it should just be Comfy Couch Chats if you want to go back and watch our podcast together. It was fun. It was really, really fun, and I definitely enjoyed it. Always down to yap. Hi, I'm Brandon. You should play Simpsons Hit and Run. Okay, bye. But yeah, something like that would be fun. Yeah, no, it was a good number of years ago, and I kind of wish I had done more to advertise it. I had it, like, you know, linked in chat and stuff in my own streams, but yeah, no, it'd be fun. Even just, like, you know, regulars, you know? Just having people on and just kind of talking. Although I'd be super shy. I'd be like, oh my god, I'm talking to people. People who I, like, know but don't know. So, thank you for the question. Have you ever played the Dragon Quest Builder games? Asked Ellie. Yes. I'd not finished either of them, but I adored both of them. I got very close on 2. 2 is fantastic. 1 is pretty good. And they're really cute. I like those games a lot. One day I want to stream one. I think the first Dragon Quest is actually on... Builders, I should say, is on my backlog for streaming, so... Toffee asks, any plans for Canada Day? It's on a stream day this year. You know? No. And, like, I've had it pointed out to me in like, previous years. A lot of, like, people who were, like, born and raised in Canada don't do a heck of a lot for Canada Day. It's the people who came here, you know, midway through their lives and gain citizenship and stuff that actually really go hard and celebrate, which I think is very funny. I don't really have any plans, no. We'll see. We'll see. Try to find a game that's, like, from Canadian studios. The only one I can think of is Ubisoft. With their Quebec branch. Thank you for your question, Todd. Yes, Assassin's Creed. Isabel, have you ever fully played through Melody of Memories, or did you go through a walkthrough? Oh, I played through it all. I played through it all. I enjoyed it a lot. Melody of Memories is actually really fun. It has like 2 minutes of story to it, but the gameplay and the music are really good, so 10 out of 10 would recommend. Very good. Isabel also asked, how's the bullet journal going? I'm still trying to find the motivation. So, bear with me for a second. If the fact that it was put away somewhere I was hard to reach doesn't tell you, I fell off. I fell off. You can see I tried. This is my birthday. That's my birthday. Yeah, I need to keep going with it. I need to keep trying. And I know that I do better with it, and that I'm actually really good at organizing. Brandon, that's fair. But to have Simon Miller do a voiceover for me. Yeah, Toffee, true. Can't wait. Kingdom Hearts 4 in 2040. I mean, you tried. Yeah. Yeah. Got me a new Fango camera, hoping to go to Pokemon Worlds. Wanted to find a cool Pokemon strap for it. Oh, but you couldn't find one. I hope you find one. Thank you for your question, Isabel. If you can marry one of these guys, Cloud, Sephiroth, Zach, who would it be? Cloud and Sephiroth have too much-ish. Zach all the way. Zach all the way. Cloud and Sephiroth have so much going on. So much. So yeah, neither of those two. Oh, Claire, I appreciate that. Oh, hi, other Ollie. Moxie is asking, what's your favorite indie game you've completed? A Short Hike. Everyone should play it. Absolutely everyone should play it. It is what it is. It is a short hike, and it is beautiful, and it is amazing, and it's on all these platforms. It's so good. It is so cute, and it will not take up too much of your time. I love it. Love it. I'm still working on 100%ing it on Steam. Only if therapy, yeah. Thank you for your question, Moxie. Oh, I can see the end of the questions. I can see if you got any more. Now's the time. Isabel's asking, have you ever met a cat named Loaf or named after food? No, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I wish. Because it's a really cute name. That did work, Silver. That did work. Anna Monera says, hi. It's not a question, but hello. I don't like hikes. Did you miss your question for Dragon Quest Builders, do you mean? Sorcerer Crow asks, what food do you think is an abomination? I think it's ambrosia salad? I mean, maybe I'm kind of biased because potential allergies, but like anything seafood, like fish-based. Especially raw. Thank you. No, thank you. Personally. Find Aura, thank you. Thank you. Isabel asks, does Ollie eat pate or gravy-based food? Pate. Only. He doesn't like shredded, he doesn't like any other style. It has to be pate. And also, just to reiterate, right? I was walking through this the other, like, a couple months ago, I think with Ark on voice chat, and I was saying what we do for Ollie every night in the winter. In the summer, but more so in the winter. So, to break down bedtime, because that's when he gets his wet food, is bedtime. He sleeps in here with us overnight, because we don't trust him out in the living room. So his food, his water, litter, cat tree, whole 9 yards is in here, and he has everything he needs for overnight. So to get him ready for bedtime, you turn on his heated cat mat, and then you make sure that his comfy bed is on top of the heated cat mat. And then you go into the kitchen and you grab the can of wet food, and you put it in his little special dish. And then you add in hot water, and then you mix it so it's nice and warm for him. Especially if it's been in the fridge. And then you put that down. And then maybe, if you're lucky, he's excited for dinner and he's wandered in to check out what you have for him. Or you have to chase him around the living room and deal with him getting pissed off at you for taking him to bed. And then you let him eat his food, but you turn on the fan because you don't like hearing the sounds of him looking at his wet food. And then that's bedtime. He's a spoiled baby. He is absolutely the most spoiled cat I've ever had in my life. So, yeah. Yeah. I think that's gonna be my answer for that. He eats pate, but only that one. No other type. He also prefers chicken and turkey flavors over fish. So. Isabel's asking, would you get the next Xbox console that's rumored to have the ability to play Epic and Steam games? No. If you had asked me like a week ago, I may have been like, oh, that sounds interesting, but no, screw Xbox. They've been messing with my games. I would not play and buy their consoles. No offense if you're an Xbox fan, I'm a little mad about Fable 2 still, so absolutely not. Heated blanket at 65 degrees outside, and I carry her to and from her meals. I love that. Brandon's asking, what feature hopes do you have for the Switch 2? I just want it to run games really well. I don't want to, like, as I was saying earlier to someone else's question, I don't want to have to be like, oh, it's only coming out on Switch. That means it's not going to run so well. You know, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to just be like, yeah, I'll get a game on Switch and it will run and it will look good and it'll be fine and you don't have to worry about it, you know? Other than that, I know it's like rumored and not officially confirmed, but the whole like mouse function of the Joy-Con sounds really fun. We put ice cubes in his fountain. Over the summer, yeah. But yeah, I think that's gonna be my answer for that. Just have it run well. If you want to add achievements, by the way, please do, because I really like it. I don't think they will, but it'd be fun. Yeah, that's what I want for the Switch too. Thank you for your question. And now, finally, did this work? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Random's asking, what would one have to do to get you back to go back and beat the rest of Sonic Adventure? Give me some really good mods to make the game actually playable and the camera actually work. And even then, we'll see. We shall see. Will you ever listen to the Sonic Frontiers Titan theme? If someone sends me a link to it, sure. Maybe not on... Oh, no, I could probably do it on stream. It's probably not going to get copyright. Oh, really, Brandon? Oh my goodness. Squish is asking, how's this year been for you so far? I hope lovely things. So, overall, I have no reason to complain. Mike's been here. I love spending time with Mike. I've been enjoying hanging out with you all on stream. Been playing some interesting games. The weather hasn't been terrible, but also it is my SADS season. So I'm always kind of just negative and sad and just kind of like, it's not even quite sad. It's just, I just don't feel anything and I don't want to do anything around this time of year. I'll start to perk up now that it's getting warmer, but it's been all right. I just am in a funk, so. Thank you, Brandon. Jacob is asking, you get to live in your ideal Animal Crossing game environment, but you also have to take 3 human video game characters to live there with you. You decide if it's same home or separate homes. Who are you bringing? I think I want characters who would, like, appreciate it. I think Aerith would get a kick out of the flower breeding. So I'll say Aerith. Dragon Quest Builder. Oh, Mike's saying bring one of the main characters from Dragon Quest Builders because they can build anything out of anything, but I was thinking more so of my story characters. I probably also would bring Sora because I think, again, I'm trying to think of who would get a kick out of it, you know? Who would enjoy that environment? And maybe Red 13 because he needs to be with Aerith and I love him. Yeah, I like that question. Brandon is asking, what's your favorite candy and your least favorite? I don't like Maltesers at all. I just don't like them. I just don't think they're very good. My favorite is probably Swedish berries, which are just little gummy berry candies. By Maynard's, yeah. Ellie's asking, do you think you'll get the Deluxe Fantasy Life for early access? I don't know what's in the Deluxe yet. I have to look, maybe? Probably not. Mike is the one to always get the Deluxe things. He gets the special editions, and he's gotten me into getting those, but if it's just up to me, no. Generally, I don't. Unless it's like, you know, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, like, you know, the big ones for me, although Fantasy Life is pretty big, too. I'm not sure. And also, friends, remember, I can see some questions in chat. Make sure you do exclamation point Q space and then your question in one comment, just that I can see it on my list here, just so it doesn't get rolled up in chat. Aerith, my beloved. Yeah, Squish. Stay good with the games we started and been taking little trips and such. Yeah. Chris Redfield for no reason. Anna Monera, should we be mad at Xbox or the Fable dev? I think it's Xbox / Microsoft. I think. But at least it's working for Itsu, so I'm happy about that. Claire's asking, do you like Taylor Swiftness? So what's your favorite song? Indifferent? Don't have a favorite song. Very, very indifferent towards her. If it's on, I'll listen to it. If it's not on, I don't miss it. So, Oh, best of luck with the dentist. Best of luck with the dentist, Ace. Druid asking, so far, what's your favorite song from Baldur's Gate 3 that you've experienced? So, I don't know the name of any of the songs. But Itzy will know when I say that I like the song that sounds like Daggerfall. It's in battle occasionally. I don't know what that song is, but it sounds like Daggerfall, and I like that. So, we'll go with that one. Is that just like the straight up battle music? Is there not different battle music? Because like I swear sometimes I hear it, and sometimes I either maybe I'm just not paying attention or I don't. We have 3 questions left. 3 questions. Oh, 4 questions. Keep adding if you have any more. This is your chance. It can be really pretty much anything. Ellie asks, what Canadian snacks could you never live without? Would make sure people try? So I don't have it very often, but Nanaimo bars are the best thing ever. Right? Yeah, Nanaimo bars. And if you don't know what they are, oh my god, let me introduce you to the most beautiful... I've just butchered spelling Nanaimo. Don't talk about it, okay? There are like 3 battle songs, I think. Is it all one track? Nanaimo bars. I thought you were going to say poutine. I thought about it, but it's not a snack. Okay, so Mike, maybe it's a snack, but... I tried one, but it was just like sugar. Yeah, no, you need to find a better one for sure. So, Nanaimo bars are a dessert that require no baking. It's named after the Canadian city of Nanaimo in British Columbia. It consists of 3 layers, a wafer, nut, and coconut crumb base, custard icing in the middle, and then a layer of chocolate ganache on top. And they're like cut into these little like squares or bars. They're dangerous. I didn't like them as a kid because I didn't really like the coconut. As an adult, oh my god. Oh my god. They kind of look like millionaire shortbread, yeah. They're really good. I want to try making them. I see a recipe on this thing here. This is dangerous. I shouldn't be here. But yeah, if y'all want to see Nanaimo bars and like what they look like and stuff. Yeah, they're good. Don't have them often, but when you do. Yeah, no, I know coconut can be hit or miss with some people. So, fair. Like I said, as a kid, I didn't like it. And then my taste changed as I got older, so. But yeah, no, if I could ensure people try that, if they wanted to, if they like coconut, then yeah, that'd be my recommendation. And also, I've been to Nanaimo, so it's kind of cool. Quick Nova, will you ever move to America? No. Especially not with everything going on right now. And has been going on for a couple of years. No, I'm happy up here, thank you. I'm happy up here. That being said, there's parts of America that are really neat. And there's people in America that I really like. And y'all got some really bad but really tasty food down there. Because we have different food standards. And apparently your McDonald's is better than ours. So I'd love to visit. I would never move there. I like Canada a lot. I really, really enjoy Canada. So, no, never gonna move. Jacob is asking, what's your favorite fanfic romantic story tropes? Only one bed, enemies to lovers. Oh, enemies to lovers, hands down. I love a good story. Even in just like my video games, it doesn't even have to be fanfic. Of, a bad character kind of warming up and being better. I like, you know, look at the Turks from Final Fantasy, look at Rufus, look at Axel, the organization members from Kingdom Hearts. Like, I like a good story of a bad character turning into a good guy, or being that kind of like, we're not quite good, but we're also not really bad anymore either. Love it. Thank you for your question. Our McDonald's is good, but not nearly as good as Asian McDonald's. I love the fact that McDonald's, like, they have their things that are like the same, but there's so many different like other things that they do in different places. Can I be Canadian? Y'all are honorary Canadians in my eyes. Claire's asking, how close are you and Mike? Having your own house apartment, are you looking for somewhere to live? Not close at all. Not looking because money. Would love to move out. Not close at all. Things have gotten really bad here, price-wise. Not only is it hard for people to find any sort of work that's meaningful in terms of pay, but also, like, even if you get a place, you're gonna be spending most of your salary on affording it, so not anytime soon, but it would be really nice. Claire, if money was no exception, where in the world would you live? I'd still live in Canada. I think Mike and I have different opinions on this, though. I would like to move out to somewhere a bit more quiet, less dense city kind of thing. I still want to be near things. I still want that, you know, ease of access. But I wouldn't want to, I wouldn't want to be in a dense city anymore. So, let's stay in Canada. I like it here. Claire, I know about that character, yeah. I almost went to Tim Hortons today. I have opinions on Tim Hortons, don't get me started. I could living in the Philippines, but KFC and McDonald's were leagues better. Chicken was so juicy and good at both places. Yes, you get a fried chicken drumstick at McDonald's. That sounds interesting. They always have a specialty McFlurry. Ella, hello, thank you. Listen, if moving to Canada didn't make it more difficult for me to visit Rom, I'd be there with a handful of close friends I couldn't live without. Yeah, it's nice up here. Exactly. I still want to be part of civilization, but I would like a little bit more, you know, room. But thank you for the question, Claire. Crow's asking, what are your top 3 music artists? I'm weird with music and I don't really pay attention to who's performing it. There was a time where Maroon 5 would have been up there, but I don't really know anymore. Yeah, I'm sorry, I really don't know. I don't even know who's active anymore. Send help. I've just realized I don't listen to very much music at the moment. I need to fix that. I listen to a lot more when Mike's not here, but also been here, so. Jacob, what is your biggest non-gaming, non-content creation passion that you spend hours talking about? Gaming has always been my big thing. You can save my question for the end if that's okay. Yeah, sure. Gaming, like I said, gaming has been my big thing for years and years, and I don't really have a lot of like actual hobbies aside from that. I have like a weird hyperfixation on Disney parks because I think it's fascinating how they run them. And I guess I could go on about that. That's like a weird special interest of mine. But that's about it. Claire, that's a fine question. I don't mind that. Okay, so let me skip over Mangoes here because he said it should be last. Ella, what is your dream job? Can't choose streaming. This is the dream job though. I don't know. I've always liked working or the idea of working with animals, and I think on paper it sounds lovely to like work or volunteer at a shelter and just, you know, clean and socialize animals. But I know the second they get adopted or something happens to them, I lose it and I cry, so video game store, maybe. That'd be kind of fun. And to chat with people about video games all day, I'd like that. Lilith asked, would you rather provide pets, treats, or a lap to nap on? I would... It sounds bad. I was gonna say I'd kill for a lap cat right now. I would like a little lap friend at the moment. Ollie doesn't sit on laps. He doesn't know how. He's tried and he's really awkward about it, so we don't force it. But yeah. TMI? Potentially? Kind of cramping. And having a warm little kitty on my lap would be very nice. I don't got that right now, though. I'm just kind of powering through it. Silver asks... that Cell asks if you can have some pets. I would pet the heck out of Cell. My God, I was showing Mike the video of your boys getting the birthday treat the other day, and I would pet the heck out of your dogs. I would absolutely just make the biggest fuss. My goodness, they look so cute, and like their ears. I love dogs, the floppy ears that you can just like pet and just oh. Isabel asked if money wasn't an objective, would you build a cat room for Ollie in a house? Yes. There has been times where Mike and I are looking at places and I'm like, that place has a nice window for Ollie to sit in. Like, he is a priority. Kids are expensive. I got a cat and that is my baby, so I prioritize him. But yeah, I'd love to live in a place where I might be able to have like cat highways. If you watch like Jackson Galaxy, like ramps and platforms and stuff for him to run along around the upper part of a room. Having a dedicated space for him would be lovely, but I'd probably do that. I spoil him. I adore him so much. I don't think he knows how much he's loved. Silver says that Perry asked, may I have your empty boxes to shred them? Oh my god, we have so many. As long as you don't eat them. Don't eat the pieces. You can shred them, that's fine. That's fine. Also, Hopeful Mayor, welcome back. Clear answer for dream job probably would be like working in like a video game store. I think that'd be neat. Like a catio. Yeah, a cat patio for their cat. Is it Juby? It's the cutest thing. I love the idea of a catio, but I'm always so nervous that I would, like, there'd be some loophole and they'd be able to get out. My only need when we were house searching was a fenced-in yard. My sons deserve the best. Yeah. He eats tiny little bits, not enough to be problematic. Okay, good. Ella asks, if Animal Crossing didn't exist, what would be your anchor video game? Pokemon, I think. Maybe? Maybe I'd turn to a Sims girly. I don't know. Probably Pokemon, though. I think I'd argue. Pokemon Kingdom Hearts, probably. Claire asks, are you on the spectrum? Are you a reader? I love to read. I have never been tested. Do I have maybe some suspicions? Perhaps, but I've never been tested. I also don't really see a need to go in and get tests done. For myself, at least. If I was ever curious and I wanted to put some time towards it, sure. But other than that, no. I used to be a reader, not so much anymore. I really don't do as much as I should. I haven't found a book that has really caught my interest in a really long time. So. Harry laying in his carnage of a box. Oh, he's so cute. Look at his eyes. Look at those ears. I booped that snoot. I booped that snoot. Get a puppy so I could train it as assistant dog for autism, but also get a breed that loves going out on walks as I like going on them on holiday vacation. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, Jacob, that's the other thing too, right? Yeah. It's a scary world out there. Friends, we have 2 questions left. Once again, get your questions in or else We'll be probably going on break and then transitioning over to something. Pine Aura asks, what games soundtracks are a go-to for you to enjoy? Pokemon, particularly Gen 2. Kingdom Hearts, a lot of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Remake. They did a fantastic job with remastering those songs. Yeah. I think those are my answers. Those are like the most common ones. Animal Crossing to a certain extent as well. Isabel asks, how many cats is too many cats? From prior experience in the current house space that I live in, 4. 4 was one too many. Would I have gotten rid of any of them? No. No. But things feel a lot more calm here now that we only have the 1. Do I wish we had another? Yeah, actually I do. But, just 4 was too many. It's too many babies. It's too many babies. Pinora asks, if Ollie was a Pokemon, what type would he be? Fire type. Fire or fighting? Mike and I both agree on that. Yeah, he's feisty. He's a feisty little guy. Firefighting. He'd be the starter no one wants because everyone knows there's too many firefightings. Jacob asks, what are your go-to self-care practices? It's sad I have to think about that, isn't it? I am trying to be better about acknowledging when I'm overwhelmed and just putting things down and being like, okay, I'll look at it later, because it's too much right now, especially when it comes to like DMs and people talking to me. Yeah. Mental health is important too. He's like, I think they meant physical, like hair care and stuff, which that is the other thing I was gonna say. I try like once a week, if not more frequently, to take a really, really long shower. I know that sounds weird, but like that's my like zen place. And I'll like spend extra time like working on my hair and like maybe I'll shave, maybe I won't, but I'll just kind of like take some me time. You meant both mental and physical. I figured. But yeah, I think that's my big thing. That's my big thing. I don't know if I should do more than that or if that's enough, but it's what I do. Ella is asking, what is a guilty pleasure video game that you enjoy in your free time outside of stream and content creation? I play the same games over and over a lot, so like I maybe have streamed it once or I've done content of it once. But I'll just play it again and again. So like I just started playing The Sims 2 DS again, even though I did a playthrough of it last year. Or I'll play through Kingdom Hearts repeatedly, Final Fantasy VII repeatedly, because it's like my comfy place. And like Mike kind of pokes fun at me. He's like, "Oh, you're playing it again?" And it's like, yeah, just don't judge me. It's comfy in here. I like it. So it is a good replay game, yeah. I think that would be my answer. Yeah. I have another answer, because like sometimes, you know, never mind. Don't have an answer. Lady, you were saying, do you get a lot of DMs? I don't so much anymore. I used to. But I think people learn that I get a little anxious over them, so not as much. I'm so curious now. I was gonna say sometimes there's times where I've felt bad for playing a game because a friend doesn't like said game. I've had that happen before, and I'm like, oh, well now it feels like a guilty pleasure even though it shouldn't be. But I try not to let that get to me. but that is a thing that I've dealt with before, so. Angsty. I'm always angsty, that's my secret. Isabel asked if you could have a gaming room with floor-to-ceiling oh, I'd love to have a gaming room, my god. My ideal gaming room. I've thought this out. We've thought this out. It's, yeah. Carpeted. Sound dampened. For, like, carpeting, right? My streaming setup. Nice and everything's in its place and neat and organized. But on the side, I want a couch. And I want a big TV that I could essentially put my stream stuff onto so that I can play sitting on the couch. If I do co-op stuff with, like, Mike. Is the carpet like the arcade ones? No, that's a good idea. Hadn't thought about that, but it might be, yeah. And just shelves. Shelves and shelves and shelves of our games and our nerdy stuff. And yeah, that would be, like, the dream. Yeah. Showing off the consoles, yeah. Also, the ultimate dream for the streamer, your any variety streamer who plays anything on consoles, is to have all the consoles hooked up at once and have them ready to go, ready to stream at a push of a button. That is also the dream. It's annoying to get it going, but you can do it. Druid asks, is there any game, computer, console, or arcade that existed before your time that hasn't been updated to modern hardware that you would want to try? What was it? For me, it was Space War. It's kind of like Asteroids, but it's played on a mainframe with a vector screen. Hasn't been brought forward? I don't think there's any from before my time that haven't been brought forward that I want to check out. I'll throw up Fable 2 though. Put it on a PC. Cowards, let me buy it and play it properly. I'll buy it again. Do it. That'd probably be my answer for that one. Pina Aura, if you can make your ideal game, what would it be? Be like more Animal Crossing GameCube, but just quality of life stuff. Is that stealing? That's stealing. I wouldn't want to steal from Nintendo, but you know what I mean. Like, just let me work at Nintendo, and then I'll do that. It sounds difficult considering how online you have to be for your job. Yeah. It's not when random people, it's when friends do it more so that I'm like, oh, yeah. Let's see. Question of the day. Do you know how awesome you are? Oh, no. No. Thank you, Jacob. No, I don't. But thank you. I definitely have days where I'm like, wow, there's people who actually, like, watch me. Who watch my nonsense and hang out and are lovely. And it's like, why do I get that? You know? Sister Crow asks if you could make the perfect candle, what would it smell like? I really enjoyed lavender-based scents. Like, they've already been done, that's the thing. Like, I'm really unimaginative. I really like lavender-based scents. I've recently learned that I absolutely adore the smell of Tide. Because I never used to do my laundry with it, but now I do, and I could inhale that. But there's probably Tide candles for all I know. Yeah. Or, this is gonna sound weird, the smell of outside in, like, spring, summer, like, when it's warm mid-afternoon. It's not quite grass smell, it's not even quite that, just the smell of the sunshine, I think, because that makes me happy. Jacobs asks, which room is worse to have carpeted, kitchen or bathroom? Oh, hands down bathroom. Kitchen is gross because, like, you're gonna drop food and stuff, but bathroom is so much worse because it gets wet and humid in there from your shower. Yeah, no, smashing food in the carpet is gross, but like if you have a guy, and I'm sorry, gentlemen, / people with, you know what I'm talking about, and you're not sitting to pee, you take a black light around the base of your toilet. I'm just saying. I'm putting that out there. It'd be nasty. You know what I mean. Like, you take one of those, like, you know. Yeah. No. Bathroom. Hands down. Both are bad, though. I wouldn't carpet any of that. I only sit. I think it's smart. If I have kids and I have a boy, I'm teaching him to sit because I'm not dealing with that. Ella. You gotta teach him how to stand and do it properly. I'll bring out the black light. Any man / ween wielder. Ween wielder. Sorry. Who doesn't agree hasn't cleaned their bathroom properly ever? Yeah, yeah. Yep. And like, to be fair, especially if you're tall, like, you know, that's a long distance and like things splash. I get it. It's not necessarily that you're like fire hosing around, but it's messy. It's messy and it can get gross, so. Ella asked a couple of questions then one. How did you come up with Tater? What's the backstory and why did you choose a little doggo for a PNG tuber when you seem like a cat person? Alright, let me introduce you. Let me get him. Oh, let me unhook my wire. Bear with me. So I'll grab you down first. Okay. Alrighty. This is Tater. This is IRL. I'm not showing the booty for reasons. This is IRL Tater Tot. And Mike got him for me. Did I just unplug this? I think I did. Bear with. There we go. That's better. For modesty. Absolutely calling my husband a ween wielder later. Oh, I'll tell that to Mike. I mean, he's here, but I'll say it to him later too because that's hilarious. So Mike got him for me. I think we had seen him online on like Amazon, and I had been like, oh, he's cute, and then Mike got him for me as a surprise. Yeah, so Tater has a booty. And fun story, when Tater came to me, he was vacuum sealed and he was squished in, right? So the very first thing I saw, and this is the only time you'll see it because I'm not going to turn him around again, okay? So prepare your eyes or avert your eyes if you're not into it. The very first thing I saw of Tater was not his face, it was the butt, and that is all you will see. And it was vacuum sealed. So I opened it, I saw that, and I knew immediately what Mike got me. And I brought him on stream with me, I think the following time I streamed, and I said, chat, we need to name him. Chat was throwing around some name ideas, and then we eventually landed on Tater Tot. We called him Tater for short. And I think shortly after that, I was talking about potentially wanting a PNG tuber for days where I wasn't on camera, because I don't always want to be on camera. I don't always feel like I look good. I don't always want to be as movement and, like, you know, I talk with my hands and stuff as I am if I'm on camera. So and I think Reclade, I think it was the same day I was like streaming, I think Legends Arceus, and you're like, how's this? And you like send me like a mock-up of like a Tater or a couple mock-ups of like a Tater PNG tuber, and I'm like, this is the best thing I've ever seen. And it snowballed from there. You were done before stream was even done. Yeah, you're like hold, I was gonna say like hold my beer or something, but I'm gonna say like hold my licorice because I know you like licorice. So that's how Tater started, and he's gone through a couple different versions. He has different outfits, and he's just become a little gel mascot. Even though I'm a cat person, I love, he's meant to be like a Shiba Inu like dog, but I also like, he kind of looks like a corgi. I love corgis. So that is how Tater came to be. Now let me introduce you to the rest of the Tater family. There's 4 of them sitting beside me at all times, just so you know. This is the newest baby. This is Sweetie. Short for sweet potato. She also has a booty. Did it cost? Oh my god, I dropped frames. Rude. Very rude. So Tater has a family that we've been slowly collecting. This is Sweetie. And then I won't bring them both down because one of them's harder to reach, but they're twins, so it doesn't really matter. This is Cousin Spud, and then the other one that looks like this one is Cousin Mash. I don't know what Sweetie is. She's just Sweetie. But yeah, it's a whole Tater family. This guy is like bigger than Tater, by the way. But yeah, they sit in a pile next to me at all times. I just need russet. We need all the potatoes. I would like to have like poutine at some point if I can get like a Rosie approved one. We do have French fry. Do you guys want to see him? The new camera can actually show you French fry. Bear with. Let me figure out how I'm gonna do this. Seems cat cam? Okay, he's hidden a little bit. Bear with. Let me... There you go. This is like, hi, I'm right here. This is the new cat cam. That critter there, that's French fry. It's another member of the fam, but it's a cat. And it's long, as you can see, like super long. Honorary member of the Tater family. So, yeah. That's that. But yeah, that is the new cat cam for when Ollie decides to hang out in here, because that is his new favorite spot. Yeah, French fry is stuck in that corner because Ollie will try to climb into that corner and cause mischief, so that's why French fry is there. Bubble and Squeak. Yes, I've heard of that because it's made with cooked potatoes. But yeah, thank you for the question. That is how Tater came to be. That's how Tater was born. Isabel's asking, do you hate watch? I can't get into it. I prefer to keep my peace and not get into hate watching. No. Not enough energy, not enough time in the day, and I don't want to put my energy into something negative when I could put it into something that makes me happy. I don't understand hate watching either. To each their own. Is French fry questioning their life choices always? We all are though, aren't we? What is hate watch? It's when you don't like something and you actively go out of your way to watch it anyway. Let's say you really dislike a streamer, so you go and watch them. And you like rage, and it's like, why? Yeah, why would you do that? Personally. Yeah, life's too short, right? Claire asks, I think you're awesome. If I ever meet you, I might even fangirl a bit. Oh, thank you. I would be very shy if I ever met any of you. I'd be super shy. Brandon's asking, we ever shiny hunt a legendary Pokemon? If it's not shiny locked, what would it be? It'd probably be one of the Pokemon from the shiny, or from like the wormholes or whatever they're called in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, just because I don't like soft resetting hunts, and that has, I think, better odds. And I would probably go for probably one of the legendary beasts, Entei or Suicune maybe. Which series that you've done are you the most proud of? Not sure if you've already been asked this question. Joshua, I haven't. I was very proud, and I still am to a certain degree, of the Memory series we did. It was the first full stream playthrough of Animal Crossing New Leaf, and it was something I worked really hard on, because that was like a year plus of me playing that game almost every day, and it did burn me out, but I had a lot of fun doing it. Other than that, I'd say my Sims 2 DS series, actually. I loved showcasing that game. I loved the weirdness. I had fun editing it. Like, Probably that one. Yeah. It did. It did. I dropped 380 frames answering that question about Tater. For some reason, Tater was too powerful. There's too many Taters on screen. Isabel, if you could, would you have a table of Taters behind you? So with my current camera setup, no. Because it, like, the second things go too far back, like my hand's disappearing, you see that? Like, it cuts out the background for me. There is no green screen behind me. If I had a setup like my dream, like... I snoozed those ads! Oh. Silver, I can do that. No, I only snoozed it once. I did this yesterday too. I should have 3 snoozes that equal out to 15 minutes and it still plays them anyway. I have no idea why it's doing that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be getting up for a break soon anyway, Toffee, so it's all good. Brandon, that may or may not be the series I started working on and then stopped, so... It was relevant because Taters. True, you guys want to see the technical difficulties screen? You guys want to see it? There we go. Yeah. I like that screen too. It's a lot of fun. I don't know if the music cuts off properly for you guys, but it lasts a bit longer than it should on my end, which is really funny. Yeah, that's annoying. Twitch is broken. Twitch is broken. Oh, I guess I just kind of answered Brandon's question, didn't I? Whoopsies. My bad. Oh well. But yeah, thank you all so much for the questions. We have a couple more left, and then I think we'll go on our break, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do this afternoon. But yeah, thank you all so much for doing the Q&A with me too, because I legitimately was like, I don't think people are gonna really have questions for me. I don't think people's gonna actually have anything they want to ask me, because I generally answer things anyway midstream. So, oh, Brandon, I hope you can find it. Yes, Mango, I got your question. It's queued up at the top, actually, so that I remember. Oh, I was wondering why my Discord was orange, and it's because there's like a weird, like, Overwatch something reward available. I don't play that. I know nothing of it. Okay. So yeah, Isabel was asking before we got interrupted, would you have a table of Taters behind you? I would love to have Tater properly behind me, but only if I had like a proper setup for it. Yeah. But I'd love to have them just because they're such a big part of my stream now. Silver's asking, should I have buldak or taco chicken salad for lunch? I'd say taco chicken salad. That sounds yummy. That sounds very yummy. Brandon, because I already kind of answered, but whatever, says, will you ever play Sims Busting Out of the Herb Sims in the City? So I was recording, as a follow-up to Sims 2 DS, I was recording the GBA version of Sims Busting Out. And I got maybe a third of the way in, and then I stopped recording around October. And then holidays came up, Mike's been here, I've been busy, and I haven't gotten back to it, and I'm stuck between, should I just start it over? Because it's been so long and my audio quality might be a little bit different, or should I keep going? So, I don't know. Sister Crow asks, what is the hardest game achievement you've gotten or that you're most proud of? Probably beating Ruby and Emerald Weapon in FF7. Some people would say those aren't hard, but I'm not a very skilled gamer. Like, at the end of the day, I don't think I'm very good at video games.
So happy to be part of this community.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you for that 7-month resub. So yeah, even though I cheesed them to do it, beating those 2 super bosses is something I never thought I'd do. That and also the super bosses in Kingdom Hearts 1. Never thought I'd do them, but I did. So. Isabel asks, what's the last simulator game you played? I got into Grocery Store Simulator in February, but I saw Farming Simulator for PlayStation. Do I play any simulator games? I don't really play any of those. Like, I've heard of them. I've watched people do, like, Card Shop Simulator and stuff. Never played any. If I was gonna play one, it'd probably be, like, the video game or Card Shop Simulator, Gas Station Sim, or maybe a farming one. Fashion Giraffe. Should I get PS5 Astrobot bundle for a great price or wait for Switch 2? Are there any other— how many games on PlayStation 5 do you want? Because Astrobot's awesome. PS5 is awesome. We don't know what's going to be on the Switch yet though, and that's the problem. I'd say how many— is there a good chunk of the PlayStation library that you want to play? You know? Oh, you know what? True. I did play Power Wash Simulator. I forgot about that. Power Wash is good. I'll go with that one. I know, 2 weeks. House Flipper's a sim, technically. Haven't played it yet. I did install it, though. I do play literal sims, true. My girlfriend convinced me to try Power Wash, and yeah, no, I'm hooked. Yeah, it's very addicting. Oh. Squish, I don't know how you managed it, but I have like a list of questions and yours just got put above Mango's, even though Mango asked this one like forever ago and we're saving it for last. And I don't know how you did that, but that was magic. Oh, Itsu is a little bearded dragon friend here. Hacker Squish. Joshua says, any soundtracks you want Nintendo to add to their music app? Personally hoping for more of the Animal Crossing ones. Animal Crossing, GameCube, Pokemon Gen 2. That's it. I'm happy. I already have Wind Waker on there. Oh, Minnie. Oh my goodness, baby. Druid is asking, is there any topic you wish people asked you about that they don't? No. No, you guys are generally pretty good. You guys just you ask me everything. And if there's anything I don't want to answer, I just say it and it's chill, you know? So no, I'd say people are pretty good. Kid Me wants PlayStation because of Astrobot. I have lots of physical Switch games I have yet to play, but Astrobot, Infinity, Nick Your Economy, I've never gotten the PS5 because there's too few games I want in there. Being reasonable makes me sad. I know, and that's the problem. It's a fantastic console, but I would definitely say go with what has more of what you want to play on it. So, let me do squishes here. What is your ideal date? Like, date on a calendar. July 8th for absolutely zero reason to do with my anniversary with Mike. It's also in July and I like summer. It makes me happy. Shared on the mod Discord. Oh, I hope that they're nice and chill. I hope the move doesn't stress them out too much. I hope they have a good time. It looks pretty big. Yeah. Oh, okay. Jacob asks, have you ever watched a content creator who usually sits when doing content and suddenly one video they stand up or doing standing content and you watch yourself going, wait, they have legs? Because this happens to me more often than I care to admit. We had a joke years ago that I didn't have legs. And I stopped it because I'm like, like, on the off chance I might offend someone, you know what I mean? No offense meant, of course. But I kind of weaned off that joke for a while now, but that was a thing, because, like, you know, you don't see me from the waist down very often. But yeah, no. There's been times. For sure. Ella asked, what are your top 5 wishes for new Animal Crossing? I'm hoping it's like New Horizons, just a lot more care taken for dialogue with villagers. I want them to be a feature, not background characters. And also just more customization options. Maybe more things to earn in terms of terraforming and customization. More things to earn in terms of tools that don't break. So, Claire, I don't think I see a question from you in here. Did you type exclamation point Q first? Oh, Mike's saying they need to have the ability to activate, like, old speech, so, like, when the villagers absolutely hated you. Interactable items like in Pocket Camp. Yeah, I also like to see them do more with multiplayer. Oh, I see, Silver. Sorry, I missed it. I missed it, Claire. No, because I will do a full playthrough at some point, but I did buy Rune Factory 5 on Steam. I got it on sale. So we're all good there. We're prepared. I don't know if that was 5, by the way, but that's just what I'm going with. I hope that's a good answer. You're like a genie from Aladdin. You don't have legs, you just have a wisp. Oh, Lester, I'm sorry you saw a spoiler. Joke around Twitch is that streamers don't have legs in general. I think everyone gets the same joke at least once, because we always see the torso up 99% of the time. Yeah. Yeah, you did see me play Ring Fits. Y'all know I have legs. No more lazy villagers talking about bugs. Want more villager to villager interaction. Yeah. Yeah. But no, I'm looking forward to what comes next for Animal Crossing, I think. I'm ready. Alright. Final question. It looks like. I think we're finally here. Bango's been sitting on it for a while. If this is the last question, what would you like to play today? I'm thinking just because it's we're celebrating the anniversary today, even though it was a couple days ago. I feel like I want to play some Animal Crossing. I feel like that is just, it's why I'm here. Because I started with Animal Crossing and people for some reason stuck around. I feel like that's what I want to do. I was also kind of tempted by House Flipper. I don't know. Yeah, no, that's the thing, right? Maybe we'll do a cozy stream of House Flipper sometime soon. Because I feel like it might make a cozy stream. It might, like, work for that kind of thing. Yeah, Ella, they definitely veered off into a weird version of lazies with New Horizons, so. But yeah, no, I think I want to play some Animal Crossing. I haven't streamed some Animal Crossing GameCube in a hot minute. People seem to enjoy when I upload those streams to YouTube as well. Just something fun for us to do this afternoon, so. Yeah. House Flipper. But yeah, once again, friends, thank you all so very much for all of the questions. I don't know how to get that to go away. I guess I do. That worked really well. This new chat is awesome. Like, I'm sold. I absolutely adore it, so. I feel kind of bad. I haven't been playing some City Folk Deluxe. I don't know why. I was really enjoying it. And then I think I got pissy because my controller stopped working properly. So, yeah, this new chat's awesome. It has so many features. Pesto, thank you. And also, I'm gonna mention this now. Oh, thank you, Jacob.
Thanks for existing, Crystal Press Love.
Thank you all for existing. We enjoy everyone in here existing. So I have in the Discord, if you're not part of the Discord, you're more than welcome to join, but if you don't want to, I get it, because I'm in a lot of Discords and it gets overwhelming. I got you. But if you're in there, we have a section that I spend a heck of a lot of time on, so please appreciate it, called the playlist directory. It's up in the top under important stuff, and it has links for pretty much every single playlist I have on YouTube, which is far too many. This section of stream that we just did is going to go into the Q&A one. If you would like to watch this on YouTube later on, or if you happen to be watching this on YouTube later, hello, hi. Oh, Satellite Dreams, how are you doing? So I just figured I'd put that out there if you missed it, if you want to go back. And I love you, random citizen name that moved out looking it up, and if you're not a sub, I would gift it to you. Please tell me it's Megamind. Please tell me it's Megamind, and it's the Markiplier man. I think his name's Metro Man or something, but he's Markiplier, and you can't tell me otherwise. He really is. Tell me that he's not. Anyway, need to give them a chance. Listen, I wanted that sub. Sub me to me. You can't. I'm already subbed to me. I mean, I'm automatically subbed to me. Sub me to someone else. No, please don't. Please don't. Give it to someone else. Just do it randomly. But, Mike's giggling to himself. I know he's voiced by Brad Pitt, but it should have been Markiplier. It does sound like Markiplier. Yeah, before you got the chance. I'm sorry, Cleric. I'm sorry. I love Megamind also, by the way. I think it's a fantastic movie. Anyway, I need to go on a stretch break because I really need to pee. If you guys want to get up and join me, get up, stretch, grab a drink, grab a snack, do what you gotta do. I think I'm gonna play some Animal Crossing GameCube when we get back. Might not be for the full afternoon. We'll just kind of mess around and find out. Oh, there you go. Noble Arc, I hope you enjoy. 35 subs, by the way. Thank you for those, Silver. Thank you, Cleric.